So I want to say a few words, and first of all, thank you all for coming. In Alberta right now, there's a program, and you can have anyone you like officiate your service, and they have to meet certain criteria. And Brenda and I have chosen someone who I want to emulate, someone we met here who's been the first one out to help each and every day, helped us build our deck, has taught me so many life lessons, an incredible human being, and we're blessed that when we asked if he would do it, he agreed. So we applied to the province for the license for a marriage commissioner, and I'd like to call on Chuck Ferris, who we've asked to officiate today for us.
Thank you, Peter. It's more than my pleasure. I don't know, Peter, but just because this is only good for Alberta, believe me, you're stuck forever. Good side of the bride, I should suppose, would be a good side.
There you go.
Not true. The woman's always right.
People, when the bride does arrive, if you would all stand, please. Maybe we'll give a big wave or a nod or something.
I can do this till I see the Mustang.
Drink it again, Peter. You're not. Oh, water's funny.
I'm learning.
I hope you put gas in it.
Peter, do you want me to call her?
Well, just trying to figure, it's only like a 30-second drive. I'm not sure what's going on.
Out the gate and gone.
Yeah, she took her right instead of the left.
She made a loop.
You sure she didn't head for the highway?
They are. Hello.
No, that's not cross street. I think we stand now.
No, right there. Yeah, Brian running.
Can you see her? Well,
Certainly. Am I blocking somebody new now?
How much
how much I love you.
I was supposed to get a flowers, and so somebody gone to get them for me.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Peter, I think you're pretty darn lucky she's beautiful. No, you can't kiss her yet, Peter. When the time comes. Because you ain't married. Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. We're here today to celebrate the darn paper keeps blowing away. Union of Peter and Brenda and Peter, whichever you want first, and to be witnesses and supporters of the commitment they share. Got it, Peter. Together we're a group of the most important people in their lives, and they brought us here to publicly recognize that we have all played some special part in the love they share today. Brenda and Peter asked me to thank you all for being here, and also to acknowledge how important each and every one of us is to them. They'd also like to recognize all of those who could not make it here today, as they are not forgotten on this day of celebration. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way of telling one another that no matter how much you smoke or how much you spend without shopping, we're still in this together. It's more permanent than the tattoo that Peter got in his early 20s. And has more staying power than Brenda's passion for fishing. She usually outfishes everybody here. Marriage is telling the person you love that you're not going anywhere. And that's a pretty powerful commitment to make for two people, one another. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. Let's remember to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together so you can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. Brenda and Peter always remember, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it's not proud, it's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Perhaps that is something that all of us should think about sometimes. Brenda and Peter, the vows that you're about to make are a way of sharing your love and a commitment to each other in your own words. Brenda, would you read your vows, please?
Peter, you are my oxymoron.
Kind of moron.
Oxy. You're my oxymoron, babe. I say that because you are my rock when I need strength and stability, and you are my soft place to fall when I just want to get away from the rest of the world. You have filled my life with joy and given me a sense of peace, the likes of which I have never known. You are and will always be the best part of my day. I've called you my boyfriend, a handsome man, and my fiance. Now I vow to never forget this once-in-a-lifetime love, as I get to call you my husband. Although today marks the start to the rest of our lives, I know it will not be enough time with you. Like you always say, my only regret too is that I could have met you. My only regret too is that I wish I could have met you sooner, so I could have loved you longer. Together we are better than we could ever be apart, and today I vow to give you my love, my trust, and my devotion forever. In your eyes, I have found my home. In your heart, I have found my love. And in your soul, I have found my mate. I will never meet anyone I love as much as I love you. And I promise to show you every day that I know exactly how blessed I am to have you in my life. You are my person, my love, and my world, today and forever.
Old school.
Brenda, today is the most significant day of my life. When I first met you, I was taken back with your beautiful smile and quickly learned how brilliant your heart truly was. I've always cherished your positive attitude, and nothing makes me happier than driving along and listening to you sing whatever song is on the radio. We share so many values in our lives together. You accepted me for whom I was from the start and didn't try to fix anything about me. I have spent more time with you in laughter and love than anyone else in the world. I want that to be a part of the rest of my life. You've taught me so much about life, about what is important. In our short time together, we've accomplished so much. Our lake home, our down south getaway in Tucson, sharing our home here. Our future is built on a solid foundation that no one can divide. God help anyone that tries. It's our love, and it's our time. I found out quickly how competitive we both were with fishing, cribbage, poker. Just kind of hoping you let me keep my win streak a while longer in crib. I changed that yesterday. I haven't won a game of crib in a long, long time, and I'm on a roll. You found a way to balance the slot machine in my mind, always spinning. Today, in front of these witnesses, I promise to love you, honor you, and keep you safe. My life as a man finally has purpose. I feel completely at peace. Thank you for wanting to be my wife and marrying me today.
That's pretty darn powerful. I don't know, I'm going to have to do a lot of talking to Maria there. I mean, jeepers. Anyway, excuse me, folks. Brenda and Peter will now exchange rings to symbolize the commitment to each other. Rings are derived from a humble beginning of an imperfect metal to create something striking where there was once nothing at all. It's customarily worn on the ring finger, as that's the, I'll be darned, as that's the only finger that has a vein running directly to the heart. How many of you knew that? The wearing of the ring is a visible outward sign that they have committed themselves to one another. Peter, please take Brenda's hand and repeat these words as you give her her ring. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day. As this ring has no end, neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be my wife this day and forevermore. Brenda, please take Peter's hand and repeat. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Where it is a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Where it is a sign of what we have promised on this day.
As this ring has no end, neither shall my love for you.
As this ring has no end, neither shall my love for you.
I choose you to be my husband this day and forevermore. Brenda and Peter, you have professed your love by exchanging your vows. You've symbolized your commitment by exchanging rings. There's just one more question I need each of you to answer. And then we're off to the reception to celebrate, man. Brenda, you take Peter to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage. Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and health, and forsaking all others before him, as long as you both shall live? Peter, do you take Brenda to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and health, and forsaking all others? Be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If Abby and Brian could step forward as witnesses to this event, we'll sign the marriage certificate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, but we're good. So you should get the mic.
Test, 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna bed.
Where's your
Okay. I didn't know if that was a serious question.
Sign it blood, I guess.
Gotta kiss the bride.
looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. Ain't nothing better. We beat the odds together. I'm glad we didn't listen. Look at what we would be missing. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. You're still the one. Yeah, you're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. I'm so glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Oh, well.
The power vested me in the province of Alberta, and now pronounce you husband and wife. Peter, you now kiss your bride. Brenda, you can kiss him back if you want. Go for it. What the hell, eh? It's my great honor and privilege to be the first to present to you all Mr. and Mrs. Peter and Brenda Robertson.
And one more little final song here. Just hang on, Peter, please.
Play Brenda.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what you say when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. It's a touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. But you say it best when you say nothing at all.
All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never find what's being said between your heart and mine.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. It's a touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. But you say it best when you say nothing at all. When you say nothing at all. When you say nothing at all.
I'm just tired.
And that's okay.
Bring a chair with you or what?
Well, that's what I was thinking, like sunglasses. Probably. I should have. They just soak it up.